I'm still getting the camera set up, getting it in the tripod. Dwayne just rolled up, so he'll be joining me shortly. And today we're going to be talking about mounts to CFC. It's a little cold outside. We're outside of the Brass Tap today for this live recording. So a little noisy, but I'm just filling in, just waiting for Dwayne to get here. It'll be just a minute. I see him getting out of the vehicle right now. But once he's here, we will get rolling. Gotta walk as slow as possible to get up here. Live and ready to go when you are.
Shit.
10.
Oh, not even open until 10?
No.
Oh, shit, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we're live. Let's go. Let's talk.
I'm not ready yet.
You're not ready yet?
Heck no.
9 o'clock?
Text with Kate real quick first.
Okay. So we're getting things ready. It's it's how we go when we're doing it live.
No, you're already live.
We got Lisa here as well. I told you 9 o'clock.
We thought it was open there.
Yeah. Nobody's watching right now anyway. We can cut this part out later.
Editing.
This is for the real sickos. Real sickos that tune in at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday.
All up at 5 o'clock this morning is pushing. So your Discord post
Yeah.
rattled on my phone, in my phone.
I can't sleep. Sleeping is not a part of.
I'm just holding this.
You can hold that. You can.
I probably hold it because last time.
Yeah, it got all caught up in. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, now officially welcome to the Trailhawks Podcast.
How's it going, guys?
We're here with Dwayne and Lisa's on the side as well. Probably maybe get Lisa a chance to talk at some point. She doesn't like her voice on recording, so we'll see if she wants to record or not at some point. But yeah, it's cold. We're outside of the Brass Tap. We're here for a team bonding event at 10 o'clock. So we're just going to spend this time to talk a bit and about Mountains to Sea and kind of what we're doing and the history of the club and all that fun stuff.
Indeed, yeah. So where do you want to start?
So I mean, we can start with the very beginning. Like I've mentioned a couple of times online, like the club started off as a cup competition for the Mountains to Sea Cup. That was supposed to be a state cup that I was pitching to the UPSL, and they didn't want to go with it at the time. And I had about 7 clubs that were interested, and so we just kind of like kicked the can on that and just moved it down the line. And then Dwayne, you were playing at XL with a team.
Yeah, I was playing with the Pool Sharks.
Yeah, and that was kind of coming apart, and we were like, well, let's make our own team.
Yeah, so we talked about let's make our own team. We already had team name, we had team logo, so it was kind of a nice little start. And it was nice being part of the team for a brief game.
Yeah, until you blew out your knee.
Yeah. Still recovering from that.
Yeah.
But,
we have a habit of hurting people's knees. Apparently, that's not a good thing to say online.
No.
But it's been recently we've had between Dwayne back in 2024, and then we had 2 in 2025. Our head coach Juan, and then Christian Torres ACL as well.
Yeah, those are both over at Quadra.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah, mine was over at XL in Raleigh. Both are the artificial turfs. I don't know that the turf is all the problems with some of the injuries. I think not proper stretching is probably what leads to some of those injuries as
Not
well.
stretching his shoes. I know Juan had some rough shoes there at the beginning too. I don't know if he had switched at that point to new shoes, but it's just it's a lot more slip and slide on the turf, especially indoor when you don't have the studs that can grip it.
But it was definitely it's been a neat experience and ride so far from 2024, starting as that indoor team, watching that grow. We don't actually talk about much of it. We played a couple seasons there and actually won the playoffs there. We don't talk about that too much.
We don't talk about that too much. Yeah, it was kind of a odd time in our history of we were playing co-ed and the group was kind of in and out at the time. Like it wasn't a real stable group.
Mm-hmm.
We had a couple of core people, but it was a lot of guest players and things were getting kind of out of hand. And we did win a playoff there once, which
that was I think our final season there.
Yeah, XL doesn't let you keep the trophy, so we don't have.
we have a picture of a banner, I think.
Yeah, there's a picture of a banner somewhere. I think it's on XL. I don't think we have that picture exactly, but we can go grab it off of their Instagram and share it. That's a good point. I should share that. So we took a break from XL because everything was just kind of like sputtering out, having issues with some guest players and just needing to kind of recenter ourselves on what we actually wanted to do with the club. And then in 2025, a guy named Josh reached out to me running the club, Fortuna CF out of Cary, and he was looking to play in the CASA league that was popping up. And basically he asked me if I wanted to take over the team. And I wasn't interested in using his branding specifically. So like our goal there was to take over the players that were already existing for that team and then bringing it over to the Mounds CFC branding. And then we agreed on a merger logo that we used for that season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, that was a nice little experiment, I think.
Yeah,
I think it was learning. It was a learning experience for everybody involved. I think it was really beneficial for us because it kind of gave us a baseline of we've got everything we need right now to hit the ground running, and that's what we did. We had a really good season in CASA.
Yeah, and it was. I mean, going back to it, it was nice to have a learning experience in a league that
was learning as well.
Yeah, it was learning as well. It was that first season, may or may not come back another season. And it was a couple of young teams. We were the youngest team, not in terms of age, but in terms of just being existing. And they had one tryout, maybe two tryouts before we took over. And then after that, it was pretty much all us leading the charge ahead of finding fields to play on for rentals and for friendlies and getting trainings going and figuring out how we're going to train and all that. It was a real learning experience for me. It was also extraordinarily exhausting. Coming in right from the get up of starting from from zero with a club of maybe they had maybe 20 or so players from tryouts. We had to run another 2 tryouts to fill the gaps. I'm not a coach.
No,
I can run stuff, but
and I'm not even really a soccer player, but
yeah.
I play one on TV,
Yeah, and so it was very interesting to me having to take over like the coaching side of things and running drills and doing all that. But it led to a situation where I wasn't able to push the team forward on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
So talk about the Castle League in general. We won one game during the season against Johnston County United, and then we were in last place in the playoffs, and then we went on to win the whole thing.
Yeah, we went on a hot streak.
Went on a hot streak right at the end. We beat the number 1 seed in Kangori FC, won on PKs. So technically that's not winning, that's moving forward on PKs. And then we beat Johnston County 3-1.
Yes, in the finals.
finals. So it was a very nice season for us to wrap up with a championship. And we still have a lot of those core players that are still looking to play with us, both stayed with us with Quadra, or have stayed in the requested to stay in the chat to come back to play with us when we went back outdoor,
yeah.
long term. So we have a good core of players coming back to TASL from that CASA championship.
Yeah, it's really exciting to see how well everyone's going to mesh back together. I think because going from outdoor to indoor, everything changes, strategies change, and it's a completely different kind of game. And I think our players have done the best they can so far with it. I mean, they're having fun, and that's what part of this is all about as well, is just having fun.
But also just keeping them active, of just like keeping the club active, of just like we were late to join the fall tassel season, and just everything kind of like fell apart after the championship, just to be like very transparent about it. We lost a head coach. We brought on a second head coach, and he left. And we just couldn't carry forward that same momentum after the championship, partly because I was so focused on running the player side of things that I wasn't able to put the effort into making the team itself sustainable, which is where we changed coming into the fall of going through the 2 Quadra seasons and then switching over to the nonprofit organization and all the work I've done in the past 2-3 months of taking that time to step back and be like, what do we actually want to do with this club long term, and how can we shift the way we're operating to make it long term and sustainable.
Right, and right now, with stuff that we've come up with, we've got a really good path forward, I think.
Yeah, I think we are in the most stable position we have ever been in.
For sure. I'm
feeling the most excited about, and it's hard to say that we're being the most excited because we won a championship, and that was that was probably the most exciting. But I feel the most excited about the club's future than I ever had. I feel like we have a core of about 11 players that are really committed, and that is something that talking to other clubs and that do this like grassroots membership stuff. A lot of them play summer ball, and they don't rely on those local players. And so, like we're here for a team bonding event today. They don't really do those.
You just show up and play
because you do trainings and you do that. And you show up to play. But we have built a core of players that want to hang out together, and so we're expecting about 10 to 12 people to show up today between players and fans. And that's extraordinarily exciting for me, of just like that community aspect that we're trying to build.
And we're actually building it during an off season.
Yeah,
like we're not playing every week right now.
Right.
I mean, we are playing weekly at Quadra, but that's midweek stuff, and it's indoors. It's just different.
Yeah. So it's like we're pushing hard on the tassel for the spring, and more people are interested in the 11v11 outdoor. And getting people out is probably going to be easier once we hit the ball running in tassel. It's just I had a down, like this is all about transparency. This podcast is all about transparency. I had a down day the other day of so I'm looking, and the grass is always greener on the other side. There is a group out in St. Louis, Tom Franklin Soccer Zombie on YouTube is doing for a St. Louis group joining the Midwest Premier League, and in 24 hours they raised over $7,000.
Oh, what's up?
For there? Yeah, insane, absolutely insane. And I kind of got in my emotions.
How did they do it and we didn't?
Yeah, it's like, what are they doing? What are they doing that we're not doing? And I talked to them. I'm in a couple of Discords with them. We're talking with them. We got some.
All right, thank you.
We've got some collaborations we're going to do with them in the future as well. And it's just how I've been really racking my brain in the past couple of weeks of just how do we capture the interest in Raleigh in a way that brings members in.
Right now, if you're trying to catch lightning in the bottle, you got to do something. We got to figure out something Monday with NC State.
Yeah.
Because right now, this place is buzzing with NC State in the men's finals for the championship.
Yeah.
we could try to figure out a way to, get, hey, maybe reach out to their supporters. They came out to
the Terrors.
MTSFC. We can get Terrors to come out to some games this spring or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just right. It's hard to build right now because it's off season. No one's in that kind of mood. We really need to I think once spring is here, I think that's when you're going to see what we've been waiting for really take off. That's when I think you're going to see memberships start flying off. Merch is going to start selling. I think that's when it's really going to start hitting.
Yeah, I hope so. I think we're doing
income tax checks coming in, a little extra money in people's pockets.
yeah. I think we're doing
because right now it's
all of the right
time,
things.
Oh yeah,
I think we're doing all the right things. It's just a matter of getting those pieces falling into place.
Yeah,
and it's important to remember that. I've just and on those down days, just remember, we are a very young club.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing something that hasn't been done in Raleigh before, and I really want to hammer that down.
And do it right.
Of there are a couple of teams, I won't say names, that claim to be community clubs and use that kind of branding on their social media, but we're trying to do something a little bit different with that community tagline of we want to be in the community and work with people where they're at and not expect them to necessarily meet us where we're at. We want to be where they're at. We want to be in the bars. We're here at the Brass Tap today. It's a Liverpool game day, and so we're gonna be hanging out with Liverpool supporters.
Liverpool bar,
yeah. So we're just meeting people where they're at to talk about Mountains of CFC.
Yeah. You want to move this inside?
Yeah, we can move inside.
All right.
We didn't even be outside, so we have not. Oh gosh.
All right, into the warmth. Into the warmth.
Let's do it right here.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ooh, the lighting's a little worse in here, though. The lighting is a little worse in here, though. But
So I've got a face for radio, so the lighting's just fine for me.
Perfect. Okay. So I don't have my notes.
What are notes?
What are notes? Let's see what we want to talk about.
Talk about the W from last week. I didn't get to make it out to the game last week. I'm hoping to come to the game this week and talk about that W we got.
Okay, yeah, the W. Last week we were playing Furia FC. We've had a rough season. To be just again transparent and honest, it's been a rough season. We've lost every game up until this one. The previous week we lost only by 1 goal, and we played the best indoor that we have played in a while. And really, when I was talking to the guys afterwards and leading up to the game against Furia, it was just capture what we did in that second half. Just come out with that mentality. That's what the mentality is the right word. And just come out strong and do the thing. Shots on goal, play quick, move around. And we kind of collapsed a little bit in the second half. We got a little complacent because we were up maybe 3 or 4 goals. And then all of a sudden,
blink of an eye,
that number shrinks. Hey.
How are you doing?
Good, how are y'all?
Doing good.
Yeah. I'm starving. Do you want a minute to look it over? Do you want anything to drink?
I'll come back for you. I'll get a beverage.
Thank you. Thank you. And so basically, shout out to John Romero. He's really the player that turned it on against the other week in the second half, and then came out, played pretty much the entire game this week, and has just taken a stride of the call to just take shots on goalkeeper, and has taken that feedback and just ran with it. And so that's why he played the majority of the minutes. So it's like he subbed off when he was tired and like came off, but like as soon as he was ready to go, we put him right back in because that kid is just like knocking those goals in right now.
Does every team qualify for playoffs?
No, so the way it's going to work with us, we have one more game to play spoiler and not be in last place. And then we have one end of season game. So it's basically the last place game. So everybody but the last two teams makes it into the playoffs, and then the last two teams play
a game.
Play a friendly.
Okay.
So that'll be our final. We can't make it over 7th place right now. Unless some crazy scores happen, we can't make it over 7th place right now. So that'll be the 7th of January. Do you want to talk about what we've got coming down the pipeline? Well, I mean, we're the boards. We can make announcements as much as we want.
Yeah.
It's a cool thing about being a board member.
Yeah.
we can make the decisions. So the big one is that we have a friendly on the 19th of December. This next coming Friday.
The upcoming Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah, like 6 days.
6 days.
5 days.
Yeah, it's crazy. The team, they created a name and a logo just for us.
Just for this game.
Just for the game. They're calling themselves Buzz City. They play futsal out of Net Sports out in Cary. And they invited us out to do a friendly. So we're going to show up there at 9 p.m., do 6v6 on a hardwood court, and that'll be our
wow.
That'll be our final game of 2025.
Okay. That's this Friday, huh?
Yeah.
9 o'clock, so that's past my bedtime.
That's past my bedtime, but I'll be there. I'll be there. I'm making the decision not to go to the NCAA championship on Monday because we have a Wednesday game and a Friday game. I haven't even looked at this menu yet.
Go for it.
What do I want?
Like on it? Yeah, plus you got to.
I'll get you later, maybe. Can I do Tap 32? The Mother is it Pilsen or Kolsch?
Endless River?
Yeah.
I'll do the 43 of the West Happen.
Sorry.
The Advisor, number 43.
Can we keep on these rolls?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I
didn't realize that the futsal was on the hardwood.
Yeah, it's like actual futsal. And
I've never seen actual futsal, I guess. I've only seen like the TFC 7v7, which is outdoor, and then our Quadra or XL.
Yeah, the 4v4 at Quadra, and then the indoor rules, like indoor soccer, which is a whole different. Oh yeah, go for it.
What's this?
So recording a podcast.
We're going to be here for quite a while.
Yeah, we're for the Liverpool game too.
Yes. Y'all are first to arrive, right? Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll just do one.
Oh, yeah.
So what are the rules for that?
So it's pretty much the same rules that we have for Quadra, except more players, and it's hardwood instead of being on turf.
Okay.
Because Quadra pretty much plays the futsal rules, but it's just a smaller court, and then obviously the turf difference.
Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, there's a little bit more tactic changes. Obviously, with the different player shift, there's different tactics. The names are a little bit different. Like the defender is usually more of a pivot player, and then the wings come out for strikes more often.
I got you.
And that type of thing. I don't know what to expect from this game. Yeah, we played 4v4 and we played 11v11. We haven't
How did
actually.
this come about? Anyway?
They reached out to us on Instagram.
Okay.
And they're just like, hey, do you want to play a game? And I was like, yeah, let's play a game. All we had to do was chip in for half the rental. I don't think there'll be a ref at for the game, but it's just a friendly, so I'm not worried about that. So we got that. And that's going to wrap out our 2025 games. And then over the Christmas break, we have 3 tryouts at Quadro on the 22nd, the 29th, and the 30th. Each of those are from 3 to 4. The timing's a little weird. We club didn't have a lot of money at the time of scheduling, so we still don't have a lot of money.
Utilizing the time and money wisely, and you're with the holidays being around, people can have flexible schedules. I think so. That's
what we're hoping. I was hoping that that they at least make one of those days, and then of course we'll have all of the people that we have currently with the club coming out to help. Mainly, I just wanted to get help with scouting because one may or may not be walking at that point, and so I need help with.
I'm surprised. I was very surprised with his recovery as slow as it's come so far. I thought he'd be, kind of crutching around a little bit or something.
He had surgery on the 8th.
Yeah,
and it's only the.
I guess it's only 4 days.
It's 4 days. Yeah, yeah.
Come on, Juan.
I expect him to be on crutches by the time the tryouts come around, because that'll be coming up on a month.
It feels like it was so long ago.
Yeah, I mean he got hurt a long time ago,
but
just the surgery is recent. We still have that GoFundMe going for his recovery. Right now we're trying to raise money for his physical therapy part of his recovery. So we'll be sure to link that in the description and we share it. That is still an ongoing GoFundMe.
We also got one for Christian as well, right?
We don't have one for Christian yet right now. I'm still talking with him about what his plans are. He's still got to go in for an MRI to see if he's going to need surgery.
I gotcha.
So once we know what the plan is for Christian, we'll get something set up for him.
Excellent.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. And now the fun begins. Cheers.
Not that one? Yeah. Sorry, we're going to grab this one because we have the breakfast stuff.
Oh, right.
So this is going to be the right menu.
No problem.
I was going to get a breakfast beer menu. Yeah, right.
So we got tryouts. Those are 3. We've got 22 people that have shown interest using the interest form for our TASL season. So if everybody that signed up for the interest form and one is a good player, and we want to bring them through, we should hit our mark of players for TASL.
Yeah, and another thing we're talking about with our team and how we're doing things, we are getting a lot of interest from outsiders. So it's nice that people that want to come and join our team,
Mm-hmm.
That want to be part of what we're doing. I think that's a really good indicator of what we're building.
Yeah. And it's part of that, like, amateur but professional. And then the creed that we put out here recently, we've still got to talk to the current players about that, of like what that looks like going forward, to make sure everybody's on the same page.
How's it now? Yeah. Okay.
And then after tryouts, we immediately go into start training.
And we have a friendly coming up after that. That's in January.
That's in January.
That's
Yeah.
January.
So after the new year, we'll start training. So we have the tryouts, and then on the 6th we will start training. We have the final quadra game on the 7th, and then we're training 2 days a week starting on the 6th. So we're training on Tuesday and training on Thursday, and then the next friendly will be on the 24th of January.
And that's where over by
Pull apart.
Where we played before.
Where we played before, yeah. Our first friendly, same Cathedral Field.
Okay. I wasn't sure the name of that field. I was going to ask you.
I think we just call it the Cathedral Field.
Okay. Those soccer balls are still down the hill.
Yeah, that's what I'm most worried about, is losing soccer balls going down the hill. So hopefully they put up some netting by now. I know that was on their to-do list. Hopefully they put up some netting. So we've got that, and then we have one more friendly that we haven't landed on a date yet with, but we've confirmed with the team I can't announce that team yet until we confirm the date and get it in writing.
Okay.
Announced our what our team bonding will be, in something a little bit different than a watch party. Trying to shake it up a little bit. That leads me into the February team bonding event, which will be at my house. We're doing a preseason party where another member is brewing a homebrew Hefeweizen, which I'm also drinking Hefeweizen right now. For that, so we'll have some one-off beer made specifically for the team available to drink at the preseason party.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, have an official team beer.
Yeah, it's great.
Official team brewer.
Yeah, that's great. We're gonna brew it sometime in June. 20th of February, if I didn't say that.
Second, I thought you said
21st
or 22nd.
21st.
All right, 21st.
It should be a Saturday. And then after that is TASL.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. Is that all at WRL?
It shifts between Apex, WRL, and out in Nightdale.
What's Apex?
Pleasant Park.
Okay, so
And then Nightdale's that new facility that popped up, the Wakestone.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be shifted through those. I think primarily we'll be playing out of WRL because I think that's where the majority of games are. But if they don't have space,
I got you.
they may kick us out to Apex or Nightdale. But I think most games try to be at WRL. We will have that schedule probably like a week or two before before
And we're gonna be
the
streaming our
beginning.
games?
Yes, the goal is to stream the games. I've got one of those. I backed. I've used that Xbox Go Chameleon for a couple games where you takes the phone and like AI tracks. Well, they have a new product out called the Falcon, which doesn't require a phone for the actual recording.
Okay.
And that should come out. Should ship in January, so we should have it by the end of February to test it out and,
Awesome.
use it. And that at least our games will be recorded. We'll look at streaming options with it. And I know the Chameleon has some YouTube options for streaming. So I'm sure
It'll always be uploaded later, I'm sure.
yeah, no matter what, our games will at least be recorded. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think right now it's just ramping up for the for that TASL season. Game one, I think it's going to be big.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I said when we were outside, it's a great time to be a part of the club. We've got a lot of cool stuff going on, and join the membership. We've got an annual general meeting in January. Forgot to mention that. We've got that coming up, and we'll be selecting board members, and that's only open to people who are members of the club.
Yeah, so get out there, sign up, get some merch. Makes a great Christmas gift for your family and friends.
All right, and now we're gonna shift over to Lisa. Lisa, what do you guys say?
Pizza's good.
All right, guys.